Everyone try.
Two, one.
No, everyone try. We've started.
Welcome back to episode 3 with the 3 Machans podcast. Today we're joined by Rishi and Nima, and Nima's decided to be at the beach.
Yes, this is definitely not our first take, okay? But still, anyway,
Yeah.
I'm at the beach.
We're gonna talk about.
It's like the fourth time I've explained this joke. It's not funny anymore. But I'll try and sell it, yeah. So I'm at Phillip Island and I'm just chilling, it's a sunny day. Actually, by the time I've done this take, it's not really sunny anymore, but it was a sunny day and I'm just chilling at Phillip Island, just having fun. What about you, Rishi? Where are you?
There we go. Yeah, this is our fourth or fifth take. Unfortunately, we've had some technical issues. In case you can't tell, we are doing this over Zoom for this episode, just because the timetables didn't match up this time, but that's all right. But yeah, good to be back for episode 3.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Today's episode is a bit different.
Wait,
Today
Josh.
we're not going to have the.
Are you in prison? Holy shit.
Josh is in a prison cell right now.
Yeah.
What's happening there?
You know how I took the alien on a date? We were talking about how taking aliens on a date. I tried it out, failed miserably. So now.
So you got put in jail.
Yeah, pretty much with no bed, with no blankets.
Damn. Yeah. Well, I guess didn't make it to fourth base with the alien, I guess.
Not even first base, brother. Not even first base. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Damn.
But
Well,
today's
that's
episode's
alright.
kind of different because we're not going to stick with our original segments and stuff. But it's more like we're going to talk about the most viral thing that's happened in the last couple of weeks. IShowSpeed going to India. So yeah,
He's going to your motherland, Josh. How you feeling?
Yeah, dude. It's interesting. He's done what not many YouTubers, at least American YouTubers, have done, branching out and going to India to branch out with his viewers. Because not gonna lie, IShowSpeed is a pretty big guy, and I can assure you 100% at least 5 different news channels in India has covered that.
Yeah.
IShowSpeed's here, guys.
And
And
it's
his name.
really interesting. A lot of YouTubers tend to go to Europe, or if we're talking a
England,
foreign country,
England, Germany, America,
France, maybe.
France, Australia, and stuff like that.
Yeah, or Japan. Japan is what I was going to say. Is
Yeah.
the
Japan's
most
very
foreign
popular
place
right
that
now.
YouTubers and stuff usually go. So it's really cool to see
India.
people going to India for to record a trip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
when I
very
heard
smart.
about it, really cool.
It's quite smart from him as well, tapping into that audience quite early on. Whereas I'm pretty sure a lot of other YouTubers, except for maybe Mr. Beast, I'm pretty sure he's got a channel where they've dubbed it in Hindi or he's trying to tap into that Indian audience. So it's pretty cool from that perspective.
I think that's where IShowSpeed got it off from, to tap into other cultures and populations itself, not just English-based people.
Have you seen him trying to play cricket though? It's so shit, bro. I thought we were
Yeah.
shit at
Not
cricket.
good at all.
No, I thought
Dude,
we were shit at
I was
cricket.
watching his video 4 days ago. The one posted 4 days ago. Within 5 minutes, I heard 5 different Indian songs, and I was just bro, what the hell? It's hilarious. It's
But
a
good.
stereotypical Indian song as well.
I think, from what I can tell, most of the people he's interacted with
It's good.
him.
It's good.
Even though he does his weird shit where he's barking at people and stuff like that, it seems like they're in on the joke slash.
They'll take it easy
They
hard.
like him enough that it doesn't matter.
Now they start barking at him when they see him, so it's kind of flipped, I reckon.
Wait, do they actually?
Yeah, I've seen a video of some of his fans just barking at him when they come up to him, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah.
Because I feel for him, it's the major challenge is the whole language barrier for some people. Because they will be talking their native language with each other, but he would be just standing there not knowing what they say. Because I do that, okay? Because some of my uni friends, they speak in Hindi. I don't know Hindi itself.
Okay.
Hindi. So I would just stand there awkwardly being yeah, I totally understand you, dude. No, I totally know what you meant. And then they would translate for me. Because sometimes they forget that I don't know, because I'm Indian. And yeah. So I feel for him, especially being a foreigner, it's he just stands there while they two other Indians have a convo, trying to make a deal. And you're not going. Like especially if you're like a tourist or a traveler, you never know if they're trying to like rip you off or actually try to put like stuff like
Yeah,
get you.
That's fair.
especially having been to India myself, get ripped off all the
Yeah,
time. Even
especially
when you know the
India is a
language.
place. India is
Yeah,
a place where you can get scammed pretty easily.
Yeah.
And but
That's
no,
right. I
it
mean,
looks so far. It looks like he has trustworthy people taking care
yeah,
of him.
it does.
So,
And I think do you think this will incentivize other people in
Oh,
that space to go to India? I can't think
Maybe.
of who like could also go to India and like have a good time.
See, I feel like Mr. Beast.
Not because
would be
India's
one
not
of
a great place, but
Yeah,
more just personality wise, like filming
It's like
content and like
filming
interacting
content.
with
It's
people.
the heat. It's like you got to think about everything: the weather, culture, and stuff like that.
Nah, Mr. Beast
Because like
definitely would, bro.
Speed's never been a person where it's like he has a certain group or demographic that he's like can interact with to make content. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just gets like all of them, kind of. He just
Yeah.
explores.
It's not very
Like adults, kids, like
it's,
everyone.
it's not directed. I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like you sent like KSI in, I don't think it's gonna work out like the same.
Nah, I feel like
His
KSI
humor
Or
is
is
Logan
completely
Paul
different.
or like
I feel like he can
any
get.
like
See,
big YouTuber.
that's the thing with IShowSpeed. He can not. It's not like he can get he can get cancelled and stuff, but it's less likely just because that's who he is. That's his personality of like him saying stuff. It's like what Harry from the Sidemen. He just says stuff, the most random weird stuff, and he can get away with it because that's his personality. He just says what's on his mind.
Do you think this helps India? Do you think more people are going to be keen to try go to India?
Well, so far from the video I saw, it looked like it's not. He's shown India as like being a very like welcoming culture and stuff like that. So therefore, it's not like terrible itself. So it's showing like they're very accepting. They all help each other. There's a lot of culture and stuff like that. And he does like a lot
That's
of
good.
weird, questionable stuff in public as well.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's also
Like
true.
you know, like what's it called? It's the tuk tuks. I think it's called.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in the tuk tuk and he's just barking at the guy, and the guy's just like, it's a normal day for him. So like,
Yeah.
it makes us show like, oh, no matter what you do, it's gonna be fine, because like, it's like everyone's accepting. They've seen weird stuff happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think it's fine. Like I'm pretty sure like he's encouraging people who are like, the non-Indians or people who never really thought of going to India before. Definitely opened their eyes.
Especially like,
Yes.
I feel like he opened up like for like tourism wise. I feel like he can show like, oh, this is here, the food, stuff like that.
That's good.
Because let's be honest, India's majorly known for its food, like curry and
Yes.
stuff like that. It's also
I
known for
think
the
like
landmarks.
culture as well.
Nah, the
And
butter
culture.
chicken.
I mean like culture and like,
Sure, the butter chicken.
That is the widest thing you've ever said. Oh yeah, the butter chicken, bro.
but
Find the 100
no, I mean, like,
biryani, alright?
no, India's known for like its culture mostly, like how we dress and the cultural stuff we do.
Yeah.
The food. Not many landmarks, but only some of them, like Taj Mahal, the New Delhi, and stuff like that. But that's about it. So I feel
That's
like
good.
it's opened up a wide stuff for it.
I think like overall, I think that was a good play by him.
Yeah.
'Cause
Also,
I think
he's
we all talked about like not on the podcast, but in the past, how like a YouTuber like Speed, the reason like people were saying, oh, he's gonna be like the next KSI, but the reason KSI became even more successful was because he like changed up his like content and like grew with his audience,
target,
etc.
yeah, pretty much.
And I
He
feel like
explored out, and it
Yeah.
succeeded for him.
Yeah.
I feel like
And I f-
that's the major thing to be a good YouTuber these days. You got to explore out and do stuff that you're not comfortable with. So I can tell you that IShowSpeed would I wouldn't have guessed him to be like, let's go to India. It's probably like, oh, let's explore this place because like there's a lot of population there, a lot of YouTubers,
Yeah.
and you know the whole T series versus PewDiePie thing that happened.
Yeah.
A lot of Indians were following like T series. That's how you know a lot of people watch YouTube.
Yeah.
And also,
True.
when I went to India for a trip earlier this year, I saw a lot of people on like just YouTube and Facebook. And
Dude,
stuff.
YouTube is really
So,
big
like-
there because like Wi-Fi or like internet's really cheap in India. So like everyone's got access
Wi-Fi
to
is
YouTube
cheap.
and internet
Yeah.
and so on.
Mobile mobile data phone data is the most cheapest thing there. It's like what $10 for like 5 gigs for like a day and stuff, and that refreshes every 30 days. And it's pretty cheap. So YouTube is like very massive. A lot of people watch YouTube there. So I feel like him going out there and him, like as I said, a lot of people news are going to talk about him. How he's there, a popular guy that's from another country came to visit, recorded and stuff like that. That pretty much gives him free advertisement, so people know about him. And I'll be honest, Indian people are curious people. They're always like, "Oh, who is he? Who is this guy that just came here?" And they're gonna be like, "Let's search him up." He gets more views, more people following him. People think he's funny and stuff like that.
But yeah, but big from him.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's not overblow the podcast again.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was our trending topic. We wanted to start with that just because we had a lot to say about it, and then
And we had to redo our intro for the fourth time, and we're like, you know what? Stop it. We just do the whole thing all one.
yeah. So now we're gonna go into our superpower
Tier list.
So we'll catch you guys there.
Sweet.
Cue the music.
Yeah.
Cue the music.
Welcome back to segment one. It's today where you are talking about superpower tier list that we would like to have. And
Yeah.
we have up here a couple
Well, I
of
guess
options.
we're not even just saying what we'd have. We're just saying
What's
we're
the
just ranking
best?
like what's the
Yeah.
best.
Superpower,
It's
yeah.
super. A will go.
Elite.
It's
like,
good. It's good, but
elite,
it has
yeah. We'll go elite.
B is mediocre.
B like average.
C is
C
meh. Actually,
useless.
you're not whipping it out.
Yeah.
okay, let's put the
And
yaw.
then
Put a capital for the yaw. This
Oh my.
this going online, bro.
Well, even if we're doing that, I have
Apostrophe,
to do
yeah,
this
nah,
here as
it's
well.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh my god, who cares? Anyway, so there's a let's see how many there are here. If I go, so it's 1, 2.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yeah, Darcy, count it.
20.
20.
Isn't there 20?
Is it 20?
Fuck. All right. Well, I guess we're getting through 20 of these.
I think, yeah,
Alright,
there's-
let's do
yeah,
it.
there's
Oh,
nine-
sorry, 19.
There's
19.
There's
19.
19.
Sorry,
Damn.
19.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, beast.
What's the first
so,
one?
first one is flying. Now,
Ooh.
I've had debates about this with other mates.
Alright.
I don't think, and
It's
like the
that big.
consensus was, other than like one person who I'm not going to name, but they know who they are, flying was not considered that sick.
See, I would probably back that up because I feel like you don't have super strength or anything to carry other people on.
Are you guys
flying.
hearing yourself? Flying is
No,
not sick.
No.
Absolutely
This is
fine.
one
Let's hear
superpower.
Let's hear Nima explain why he thinks flying is
It's
sick.
fucking
Okay.
elite. You don't need to book a plane. You can just fly everywhere. What do you mean?
Right.
Why is it not elite? That's so good.
Okay, all right. Okay, in isolation, flying is cool.
Yeah.
But if we say that all these other powers exist simultaneously, it's not.
We're just
close,
talking
bro.
about one power at a time, man.
Okay,
Just
okay.
in isolation, flying is
Alright,
an
we could-
elite
so
power. Superpower.
We're saying we could readjust, yeah, after
Yeah.
other powers come in.
Fair enough.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so
Okay.
flying in isolation. Do you want to say it's elite?
Yeah, it's elite. There's
Okay.
not even a debate.
This is my. I feel like some powers we have to restrict. My restriction for flying is I reckon you should only be allowed to fly as fast as you can run.
No, because then I'll be
Yeah.
slow as fuck. No.
But I think that's fair. If we're treating flying as like a athletic ability, I reckon you can only
No,
move
it's
as
called a
fast as you can run.
superpower, right? So it's supposed to be
No, we-
extraordinary. So you
Yeah,
should be
you
able to
can
fly
fly.
at
What do you
at
mean?
the speed of a plane.
But the problem is when you just say flying fast is obviously way better than flying slow.
Well, mate,
So
that's
you
like
have to
that's,
have something that like makes it unified.
that's like me saying,
Okay,
like,
we'll
if I
say,
want
like,
to be
flying at
invisible,
the s-
right? Then that's like me saying, oh, at what rate do you become invisible? I become invisible. Like it'll take like 30 minutes for me to become invisible versus 1 second. You know what I
But
mean?
I feel like the value in becoming invisible is the fact you're invisible.
Yeah, but it
not
takes you
how
30 minutes
quickly you
though.
Okay,
change
okay,
your
okay,
clothes.
okay. I
But
would
the value in
say,
flying is how quickly you can fly.
I would say for flying, we shouldn't have the restriction itself. I would say the amount of speed would be the same as like a flight,
Yeah.
like commercial airplane,
All right,
like
okay,
that speed
that's fair.
itself. Not like
All right,
too
so we're
fast
saying
or
if
not
you
too slow.
have the power of flying, you can fly as quickly as like a normal
Yeah.
plane.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
Agreed.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so we're saying elite for that one.
Elite.
I would say average, but
Your average stuff.
I'm also feeling average, but
Yeah.
if we're looking at it in isolation, I'm happy to put it in
Yeah.
elite. Just
Yeah,
for
I would
now.
still say
But
average, 'cause,
I'll
like-
prove to you why it's worse.
Okay. Yeah.
for me, you
Challenge
don't have
accepted.
super strength. You don't have super strength. You won't be able to carry any. Like, let's say you're going on a trip for a holiday. You won't be. You have to carry your whole luggage for 10 hours straight. If you're going like places.
Facts.
I'll give you an alternative.
You
can
can't
just
carry
steal clothes,
anything
or you
on
can
top.
buy clothes. Maybe not steal, but you can buy clothes.
Okay, you're carrying money and stuff. Now think about the fact that you're flying in like like up above with like very very like high like.
Just
high
wear
or low
goggles,
pressure?
mate, John.
Oh my god, you're gonna be wearing swimming goggles.
Dimmer,
Put a
do you
swimming cap on as
understand-
well. Be
Do you
streamlined.
understand the pressure level we have out here right now? And if you go up very quick enough, your pressure will literally be like you would faint.
No, we can't
Like-
take
Yeah,
into
your ears and
account
shit, like,
all
something would
those
happen.
factors, right? If we take
Which is why a lot of people
You have
faint
to think
Oh.
about it because we're talking about like in reality, like you have the ability to fly.
because
Okay.
like a lot of people faint already with skydiving. Okay. So
That's true.
imagine that high. You're looking, and you also have a fear of heights. Firstly,
yeah, but that figures out I might die with this. You feel if you can fly and you know that you're not gonna die, then you're set.
That you can essentially stop yourself.
Exactly.
I guess that's true.
You're set.
But yeah, dude, flying brings all this sort of stuff of like, all right, now you've got to register with air traffic control so you
Yes.
don't get hit by a plane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You have
and
to
don't
like
have to,
if
bro.
you
figure
go
out how
over
you're
like
gonna
a
deal with
military base,
how cold it is at like 30,000 feet.
Okay, you guys are making very valid points. You nearly fell for it.
Anyway, let's get back to
Move
the
on.
back. So,
Move
all
on.
right, we'll leave flying at elite, but you can understand
Yeah.
why we felt like average.
No, I get
All right, cool. Next one says invisibility.
it.
okay, invisibility is cool, but like you would have to be butt naked as well. Because your clothes
Oh,
are not
we're
going
saying
invisible.
your clothes don't turn invisible for this
Well,
type of invisibility.
Well, in the tier list you have right now, the clothes are not invisible,
That's true. The picture that they have.
Very fair
and
point.
the
Clothes
superpower
are not
is
invisible.
only for you and not like
Mm,
thing. Unless
I
you're,
guess
yeah,
I still think it's okay. The only problem is, yeah, if we're saying that your clothes don't turn invisible, you're committing to being naked essentially the whole day
yeah,
to use the power.
yeah.
Then
But
probably
also you gotta remember, like the amount of pollution, dust, birds, stuff just flying around like papers and stuff. Something gets stuck onto you, everyone knows you're there. Like I feel like someone who's like an introvert would love the power of invisibility a lot more than someone who's an extrovert. That's my opinion.
I guess, but like, I don't know. I really thought invisibility was cool, and then I got roasted for it because I was like, oh, it'd be cool to be like a spy or something, and then they were like, oh, so you want to be like a tool of the government? And I was like, oh shit.
to be fair, visibility.
I was like, nah,
it is-
man,
yeah.
I'll create my own independent spy agency.
No, it's pretty cool, but like once
It is cool,
once
but
you
I'm like,
consider like everything in terms of like the practicalities of it, then I would say it's quite average. Right? Like, what do you guys reckon?
also
It's-
when you're talking about like whole spy thing, a lot of places have like heat sensors.
Cool, Doug.
Right.
So like, no. That like you know when COVID happened, they had heat sensors actually walk through the entrance. So imagine
Yeah.
some guy's just sitting, the security guy, and just sees a fucking human signature just walking by, and there's no one there.
He'll just think it's
Maybe
malfunction.
he
But,
thinks he's a ghost.
Yeah, but like if it's a spy related thing, they'll be like, "What the fuck? What's this?" Anyway.
Oh, I guess that's true. They will investigate. But no, I think if you're smart enough, you can make use of it. But it's also like, I feel like the problem with invisibility is I feel like whoever has it, someone's using it like
like a dumb
wrong.
I can
Like,
just
I
see
think
how
I think
Deshaun's
it's such a,
brain
like,
is ticking. I can just see it.
No, someone would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go steal
like,
a bank."
They're using it to do not good things,
Yeah.
and I think that's also an issue. So I don't know. I'm putting it at you're not whipping it out.
Really?
Yeah,
You're not
fair.
whipping
You're
it
using
out.
it for
That's-
very I reckon you're using it
It's
for
very
very
minimal
niche
use.
things, and if you're using it for like
Okay,
if
hypothetically,
you're using it regularly, you're like a psycho.
I feel like
acting...
if you have the power of invisibility, most people would use it to like get away from cops. Like if they do a crime,
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
or
you're
get
using it
away
like
from
a villain superpower.
get away
nice.
from like situation where they don't want to be in. So they will like go somewhere, get rid of their clothes, go invisible and leave. Or, like crush their clothes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah.
I'm personally I'm going. You're not whipping it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you use it for Halloween to scare people.
Dude, that's also another level of like you're naked scaring people. Probably.
Yeah,
That's mad.
it's fucked. What did
Oh,
Nimit say? I
fuck.
didn't hear it, but okay.
Don't worry, Josh.
Yeah, don't
I'll
worry,
save
man.
Josh. I'll
All
save
right, so next one is okay. This is turning into animals. I think.
I feel like that's pretty good.
No, Josh
That's
would
pretty
love
cool.
this. You want to date an alien, right? Just turn into an animal, man.
Wow, sure.
You could
yeah.
turn into an alien, yeah. Well, I no, actually, there's a shape-shifting one that's separate, but for the animal one,
I feel like that's kind of cool, but it's also like risky.
how useful is it? Like, when are you?
Okay, let's say
when
like,
is there a situation where you need to turn into an animal?
but we're talking about every single animal in the world. So
Yeah.
does that mean like you would shrink if you like turn into a rat or like a mice, or like
Yeah,
a cat
yeah.
or a dog? Okay, I feel like it would be useful to like get
How,
away.
dude? Well,
That's more
what- like,
useful to be a spy than you being invisible.
I guess this is more. Yeah, this is more useful to being if you want to be a spy. Sure.
I think it's more
Yeah,
useful.
but
I
I'm-
guess like
In a daily life, like a normal average Joe life, like not really useful. That's why I would say like average.
I feel like you could be a superhero maybe with this ability, but
Yeah.
you'd have to be like really good at using it. So let's say there's like a fire,
Okay,
like you turn into an elephant and then like become a hose type thing, or like, do you know what I mean? Like you just have to be a beast at like thinking of like how to
Also-
do that stuff.
Also, I'm gonna say this: if you can change to any animal, you can literally go to the ocean, change into like a shark, great white, and just swim around.
Why would anyone want to do
Cool
that?
down.
No, but like let's say there's like a rescue needed in the ocean somewhere where it's like a ship just sunk or like a
Okay,
shipwreck.
sure.
You could your ability to swim and gets enhanced because you're an animal now.
Okay, so my
Okay,
counter to
fair.
So
that.
you can actually go and save people. That's
Yeah,
what I'm trying to
you know
say.
exactly how Niva's going to counter
Well-
this. And it's going
Well,
to.
my counter is that if you're trying to save someone, especially a shark, right? You want to grab their hand. You accidentally end up chomping on their head, mate. You still got the.
It's also if I'm getting trying to get rescued and I see a shark,
You
I'm
don't-
immediately not thinking the shark is there.
Okay, you don't have to go as a shark. You can go as a dolphin as well. So everyone loves dolphins. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to be like a bit big brain and kind of
Yeah.
like, okay, this is the right
something
animal
that
for this
yeah,
situation.
something they won't get scared of.
I think it's average,
Okay.
to be fair. Like, it's better than invisibility, but I don't think it's better than
Alright.
flying.
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
what I
it's
said.
like-
It's average. It's average.
All right, cool. So it's, it's average.
Yeah.
Fine, that's fair. All right, next one is shape shifting. I think this is.
I feel
super-
it's overpowered.
This
it
is
should be
so
an elite.
But
I feel
sick,
like
but-
flying should come down to average, and you should put this in like elite or super.
So, wait, so with.
The only.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I know, yeah, so I was wondering, like, with shape shifting, can he literally shift into, like, a bottle, for instance? Like, can he shift into this?
No, I thought shape shifting as in like to another person and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm saying it's just to people, and then I'm saying that you literally you get everything, obviously, except their memories.
It was like It's like
So you get
Jennifer
their
Lawrence
voice, you
from
get their,
X Men.
like, Exactly, like height, like
Dude, that's
exactly
sick.
how they
That's
look.
going to be elite. Rather, it'll be super in this.
I would
Yeah.
put that super because imagine the amount of things you can get. Like
Yeah.
you can
It's
where you
tough.
can get to.
I think this is a super, like, when you look at it, like, just generally, it's super, but I want to put it as elite because I think there's, like, a bunch of downsides. Like, one, you have to be, like, mentally the right type of person to have this power for, like, two reasons. One is to not, like, so you don't, like, mess with people's
Yeah.
lives because you
Yeah,
could
that's
easily
it.
do that with this job.
That is so true.
Like, with this superpower, sorry. Whereas, and then the other thing is, if you change into people too much, I reckon you lose sight of, like,
What
who you probably are. because you might enjoy other people's like lives better if you're literally using the power to take over people's
Wait.
lives.
Also, second question. With the shape shifting, am I supposed to shapeshift my whole body, or can I shift part of my body? It's like, let's say I want abs. Could I just shapeshift to someone with nice abs?
How funny would it be, Darshan like shape shifting, and he's got like white guy abs, so it's just brown, and then suddenly it's just like an Oreo. He looks like an
Well,
Oreo.
you can't trust Dash with this power, yeah. He'll just fuck it up. But I think also that there could be an unintended consequence. Like imagine like shape shifting to Dash and you just stuck as Dash for the rest of your life. You're like, fuck.
That's sick, bro.
No, you're gone, bro.
Wait, you can't? Why can't you switch back?
Yeah, what I like. Surely there's like complications, right? Like I just assuming that you can. There's always going to be like 100%.
Oh, we saying because we've kind of added like
Yeah, like connotations to different ones.
yeah, like context for other powers.
Yeah.
All right, let's say for this power, maybe like you can only shapeshift once a day, and you're stuck as that person for 24 hours.
Ooh.
I still think that would be elite. I would say still.
As a person that's like a big fan of like impressions, dude, being able to literally change it to the person would be so funny. No, but yeah, there's like obviously the issue of like you could literally affect so many like lives doing that if you do it like incorrectly.
Bro, you can start a business from it.
Like you imagine if you become like Obama and you just pull up to like a random street, like who knows like all the shit that could happen from that.
Yeah. Also, you can make it into a business and be like, if someone doesn't want to go to a party or to an event or something, they can hire you out for a set amount of money and you go to the party.
You just transform into them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of celebrities would use that if they don't want to go to certain places. But they have
that's a shout, you know.
Like if they don't want to go to a certain party, but they want to show their face there, they could rock up there just to get publicity and stuff.
It could be like a sponsored event.
It's almost like body double work.
Yeah. And it'll be effective for movies and stunt doubles. Like, that's why I'm like, it's pretty. You can actually make bank from it as well.
Okay, stunt
In a
double.
good way.
Perfect stunt double.
Like you wouldn't have to even steal. You can like make bank from just your hard work and using your money.
Damn. All right, so where are we putting that? Do we want to put it super or elite?
I would say super.
Yeah, I reckon it's super.
Okay. All right, sweet. We're putting that as super. All right.
Super speed.
Super speed.
That's
I
a
don't know,
massive.
I've always liked super speed.
As
So
a
I
massive
feel like I'm a
fan
bit
of-
biased.
Elite.
As a massive fan of Flash, it's pretty good, but it also has like you need the right materials, like friction and stuff. You know.
Yeah, do we want to value it the same way it is in like Flash, where it's like you have to eat heaps, like you have to have like so
You have a
many
high.
calories,
Yeah, you have to have so many calories. You need so much money for that.
and then
And you need like special suits, and you burn through like stuff because friction and stuff like that. And like even like when we drive like on a highway at high speeds, you kill bugs as you go.
That's true.
So like
So
you're
you got
eating
bugs
bugs
and shit all over your face. And
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were worried about killing bugs for a sec.
No.
I was like, what the fuck?
I mean like.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to unnecessarily kill bugs. But
Also,
sure.
let's say you're like there's like a stationary thing, like at a small rock,
Okay.
just flying away, or like sand falling from a truck. You run through that, that shit's gonna hurt you so much more because of physics, basic physics itself.
Yeah, you definitely have to wear
Yeah.
Like
the
very
like
protective
Flash
grade.
type suit
Yeah.
to warrant using it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess in that case, like it's quite similar to flying in that, like the concept of it is pretty cool, but then there's a lot of like ramifications or like a lot of practicalities when it comes to like actually doing it, like similar to flying.
Yeah,
you need
it's
a lot
one of those
yeah.
powers you have to think out to
Yeah.
use.
Because I feel like you would have like Flash's abilities, like going through like the wall, running at top speed, just being faster than everyone, having great reflexes
Yeah,
and stuff.
No,
That would
it'd
be
sick.
amazing.
I think it'd be worth.
Like you can, yeah. I would say like elite.
Yeah, I still reckon it's the
I'm
least.
happy to put elite.
Yeah.
Like I would say it's elite. It's not amazing though.
Yeah.
All right, so we're chucking in elite. Are we saying better than flying or worse than
Better than
flying?
It's better than flying.
Better than flying. All right, cool. Because arguably you could use them the same way.
You can run on
Are
water.
we saying? Yeah. Are we saying he can run on water?
Yeah,
Or like whoever has
Yeah.
it can run on water?
yeah. And
I bet.
if we're saying the same as the Flash, it can go like Mach 1, Mach 2, Mach 3 and stuff. So that's pretty quick. And if
Yeah.
you
I
can
mean,
like
I
break
don't.
sound barrier and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying.
Do you guys think though would you feel like, oh shit, because I have like super speed, like there's a responsibility for me to like
No,
save people?
surely not.
Nima
Right?
says no, but I
don't
feel like
know.
a part of me would be like, I could use my power to help here and there. I won't help everyone in the world, okay?
That's the thing.
Because
It's
you
like,
don't want to
I
break,
feel like,
you don't want to break the Mother Nature's like thing, life and death and stuff,
yeah.
like and stuff like that. But if something can be stopped, I would try to stop it, like criminals and stuff like that. I would stop those, but not natural disasters.
But
I don't know if that's bad.
Where
to
do you
say, but
stop though? Like, where do you draw the line? Like, what kind of criminals would you stop? Because
Okay,
there's crime
you know,
happening all
in
the
Melbourne,
time.
there's been like a lot of like very like teenage murders, like people with machetes getting cut up and shootings and stuff like that. Those stuff I will try to stop.
But why prioritizing them over the death of children, for example?
What do you mean? Like I'm talking about bushfires.
I
And
think
stuff
I think what Nima's trying to say is it's so hard to draw a line
Exactly.
for
Yeah.
like
There's so many different
crime.
types of crime.
I reckon what
Okay.
I would do is if
If there's
there's
a-
something immediately that I can see that I
if
can
it's happening
definitely
in front
help,
of you
I'll do it.
and you can help to stop it, then I would stop it. I
Okay.
wouldn't go searching for some.
That's fair.
I reckon that's
If
the
it's
best way to
if
do
it's happening in front of you, yes, I will 100% use my thing to help.
it. Otherwise, you're gonna feel like, oh, dude, I could like stop whole wars and stuff, and like I guess technically you could.
Good, but it shouldn't. Like
So like it would just be so difficult.
It's too
and,
much
like,
power.
You probably just end up
It's
wasting
way
power.
too much
You probably
power
die.
on
You
one
probably get
person.
killed somehow.
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah. All right.
but
Cool.
yeah.
All right. Next one is controlling water. So like water bending. I reckon that's sick.
That's
I reckon that's so sick.
But then,
that's
Like, it's
cool.
not-
But I'm thinking of both ways. You can control the ocean and stuff. You can stop tsunamis.
Yeah, dude.
And also,
I'm
not gonna
I'm
lie,
not
not gonna
prioritizing
lie.
stopping tsunamis, but
As a guy who's also a fan of Avatar, what's it? Water bending. Like humans are made up of 70% water. You can water bend the shit.
no. We're saying water that's not in.
not in humans.
a
Exactly.
living being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Well,
don't,
in that case,
why would you use it though? That's
no,
what
I'm
trying
not
to
on
figure out.
tsunami watch. But like, yeah, if there's a tsunami
you
happening,
can
near me,
you can
I'll
literally
stop it.
stop
I'll
like
stop it.
fires and stuff if you have water access.
Yeah, you can stop fires.
Bushfires. You can use water as a cushion if there's. Oh, not really as a
As
cushion.
a
but yeah.
cushion, yeah.
You could drive to other countries
Oh,
Oh yeah, you can like surf on other countries.
if you had
and
enough
go-
fuel. Or like you can use it like you can propel a boat without
Yeah.
like an engine or something.
like something about this power, like it's cool, but it doesn't like grab me like the other powers. The other powers, I'm like, they blow my mind away. With this, like it's like,
Yeah.
it's alright. Like it's alright.
It's like an average.
I agree.
It's like okay.
It's alright. We'll put it average.
Yeah.
But are we saying it's better than animals? I don't think it is.
No, it's lower
personally.
than animals, 100%.
Okay. Alright, so it's going behind animals.
Okay.
Teleportation,
Super.
dude. This
That
is the
is
best
super.
power.
That is
This is the
super.
best power. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
Mate,
I don't
it's
think
super.
there's anything that really beats
I
it.
just like how
And I reckon
yeah.
with teleportation, the way I tried to balance it is you can take anything that you can that you would be able to physically carry in real life.
You know.
So that way you can't teleport like a car, but if you had a suitcase and you can clearly pick up the suitcase, you're allowed to teleport it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something like like Portals, the game.
Yep.
It's like that. It's like the portal gun.
Oh,
Where it's
so it's like
It's like your body size.
what's that dude's name in
Doctor Strange.
Endgame? Yeah, Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that kind of portal where one person can go through. It's like it'll be your
Only
body.
yourself. You can't take anyone else.
what about like Harry,
No. I'm saying the portal size is one person itself, like size, but you can go
Okay.
through as much as you want and out as many times as you want.
well, like in
Okay.
Harry Potter, like you can when you like apparate or like when you go from one place to another, like if you're holding hands with another human, they can also transport to that.
Oh,
other
you're thinking of
location.
that type of
Like a
teleportation,
portkey
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
similar to that. That's what I was thinking. Like you just said.
But I feel like in that case, if all of you linked up, you can like literally transport
Yeah.
like thousands of people.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
But that's
That
like we got to
house-
put a limit to it though. Like
Yeah.
we put a limit to others.
The other way I limit the power is you can only teleport to places that you've
Been to.
been. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure there's a movie like that.
I think that's fair as well.
Oh, you
Yeah.
reckon? Or surely you just have to know where you're going. Like picture it in your
Nah,
mind.
I reckon you should have to visit it.
You would have had to visit it or been there to teleport there,
Okay.
like that. I'm pretty sure.
No, but in that movie, I don't think they had to visit the place. They just had to like know it.
No, they had
But
to.
I was like, that's a little bit too broken.
They had
And the
to-
way they like
They had
the
to be
villains
there.
had this like cooked like technology to then catch up to them. So
Yeah.
I was like, that will never happen.
That's fair. But yeah, but I would say elite or like.
Nah, super, bro. Super, surely.
I reckon that's going super, man.
Okay, that's fair enough. Then.
I think it's that sick,
It-
and I
but
think it's
it's-
going above shapeshifting.
Yeah.
as well.
Really?
Yeah, I reckon it's
Yeah,
better.
yeah, 100%.
Fair enough. Okay,
All right.
freezing
I
time.
think the next one is
Freezing.
that freezing time.
Yeah, freezing
Yeah,
time.
the ice
surely
time,
super,
yeah.
bro. Like it's elite.
No,
like,
No,
you
I
can get,
think it's
you can get
shite.
so.
I think it's average or
You
elite.
get shy.
I think it's shite. I'm putting it in shite.
What are you getting shy?
I don't know.
Let me explain shite. So I think it's shite because when you freeze time, everyone's frozen. So you're just by yourself,
Yeah.
like doing fuck all. Like,
And
who-
also,
like, who cares?
you're freezing time for other people, not yourself. So you're still aging.
No, but my argument is right. So you got to get a work done. The deadline is, at 5 o'clock, for example.
Yeah,
You can give yourself unlimited amount of time to smash through that work.
Nima,
How good
but
is
that
that?
also makes you procrastinate so much.
that's
Yes.
exactly what I'm doing. I'm going. Oh,
Also,
I don't
you
care,
also
'cause
let's okay.
it's
You're
time.
also Nima. You're freezing time. That means nothing like moves at all. No matter moves.
Yeah.
That means you're not getting a Wi-Fi signal. Everything's frozen. You're freezing time
Yeah.
itself.
But what if I download
reckon-
everything to my device so I don't need Wi-Fi?
Okay, you have a device. How are you going to see the pictures when they can't move around? When the pixels can't
Yeah,
move
they
around?
can't move because time's frozen.
So you're literally saying like everything, like even your computer won't
Every
work.
single
Everything
thing
but
is
you
frozen.
is frozen.
Oh, okay.
So in
that's
that
quite
case, if you
shit.
see it, it is okay.
That-
Now I see it. It's quite shy. It's shy.
It is shy.
It's not great. And it's like, yeah, so obviously infinite procrastination. And I reckon you'd use it for so much inconvenient shit that over time, because of how you're aging, like Darshan said, you'd probably die like 4 years earlier than you were supposed to
Yeah,
because you've aged that extra time compared to everyone else.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, fair enough then. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm personally
I'm happy to
shy.
put it
If you
down.
like, yeah. As like, no one will believe you. That's the other thing. No one would ever believe you. I reckon that
That you finished all the work in that
you
time.
can freeze time and shit.
Yeah.
Like, sure, like let's say you can freeze it and then like you move to somewhere and then you unfreeze, so it looks like you've teleported.
Like the only way you would able to get your work done is if you print everything out beforehand, then freeze time, then go sit around writing with a pen and paper.
It's like it's useful for exams and shit, but then like I don't know. Like,
It's useful to
yeah.
like cheat on exams, rob a bank and stuff, but other than that, it's not very daily use.
Rob a bank. I love how it
And
went.
even then, if you rob a bank, like if they slow down the camera footage enough, I'm sure they can see you.
No, you're stopping time. Nothing gets recorded. You're
I guess
freezing
that's
time
true. I
itself.
guess that's true. Nothing gets
yeah.
recorded if you stop it.
But yeah.
All right. So yeah,
Mine
I'm putting
reading.
that in
Okay,
shite.
Bendigo
I think
back,
you guys
watch out.
agree.
Huh?
If you're a bank, watch out. Is that
Nah,
what you said?
said Bendigo back, watch out.
Oh, Bendigo Bank, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Dash is a local there, so don't know him, mate. He's not getting away with any crime down there.
Yeah.
So he's
Oh,
already
yeah.
in jail.
Mi- Mind reading.
Mind reading.
Elite.
Shit bow.
I think that's pretty good. Cool.
Elite.
Elite.
Okay, wait.
My
I think it's
you
pretty
explain.
cool.
Well, Dash, actually, you explain why you
I
think it's
want-
elite, though.
You can read people what other people are thinking about you, what they're gonna say, and stuff like that.
That
their arguments.
sucks.
No, Nima is a person that wants to be a lawyer. It affects for him. Think about it in his
exactly.
lens.
Think
He's
about,
in court.
think about negotiations, right? Well,
He
if you're
can
negotiating with another
literally
person, done. I can read what they're thinking.
That is so true. It helps negotiating with not just in like court, but like in everything in life.
Exactly. It's
The
elite.
only problem is for me is that is it a choice you can choose who you can mind read, or do you just hear everyone else's mind? Because if you can hear everyone else's mind, that just means you have so many voices in your head.
Yeah.
To a point you're actually going to be like, fuck this. This actually is annoying.
I reckon it's whoever you look at. How about that?
Ooh.
Like
So
maybe
you
like
only do
eye
one
contact.
person at a time, and you have to look at them.
Yeah, then that's elite, dude.
I don't think it's elite because I want to have the ability to turn it off when I don't want to like listen to what they're saying, right? So I can.
I
In
feel like
that
if you're
case-
making eye contact
No,
with
I
them,
reckon to balance it, you have to say you can't turn it off.
Can't turn it off.
but is it like, but you have to make eye contact for to read, right?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so you can just look at the forehead. I don't know.
But yeah, I reckon like, dude, I don't want to hear like what people think about me in their heads.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to hear it though. You don't have to make eye contact with them.
Yeah, that's just weird. You're not looking at people when you're talking.
That's the other thing. Now people think like, oh, why are you not making eye contact with me?
But also now I think about it. Let's say you have your partner. You don't want to know what she's thinking 24/7.
Yeah, 100% no.
Like that's invading
what
of
I'm saying.
privacy. It just feels wrong. But I feel like in like, okay, maybe it's average just because like
Well,
court
let's say
cases.
average.
Yeah,
So-
court cases. Persuading people,
Yeah.
bargaining for stuff.
I can see the uses. I understand the uses
But,
from
like,
the boys.
Yeah, I
but
reckon the uses are great, but in other situations, I think it gets brought
It's
it
not
down.
could be a
amazing.
massive bane.
Yeah, it gets brought down.
I
to
think
the
it's-
average.
I'm saying it's better than water, but I'm saying it's worse than
Yeah,
animal shifting.
that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, cool. Uh,
Flexibility.
being
Fantastic
elastic,
Four.
essentially.
Fantastic
being like
Four.
Luffy or being
Shite.
Mr. Fantastic.
Shite.
Like,
When are you ever going to use that?
yeah, that's just shit. Can you guys think of any
Like,
use?
if
I'm
you're-
saying
If you're very
Oh, sorry,
lazy
yeah,
to
you
go
go,
do
Josh.
stuff, if you're lazy to pick up stuff across the room, you can just like extend and go grab it. Or like, if you see crime or people running away from a crime in front of you, wrap it around. But also, it's like, if someone punched you, does that mean like it just goes elastic and comes back?
no. I'm saying you have full control of the length.
Okay.
I'm saying it doesn't act like rubber. You just have essentially you can extend and change
Yeah.
direction.
So let's say if you're in a fight, you can literally dodge by like morphing your body.
Yeah.
I would
I think
say
it's okay,
it's
but it's
okay.
just like
I think I'm honestly thinking it's like you're not going to like whip it out.
Dude, I don't think people will ever use it compared to the other one.
super niche.
Yeah.
Like what stuff could you really use this for? You can use it for
In
like
fights, being lazy.
fighting, sure. Like if you're in like UFC.
If you're lazy to go pick up stuff.
if you're doing an OnlyFans, sure, that might be useful too.
Yeah, fair
like,
enough. As a dude,
extend
you,
certain,
you,
certain
as-
body parts.
yeah,
sure.
yeah, no,
Go
that's
for
true.
that.
That's true. Not that any of us need it. Yeah.
Could you use it for like Olympics? Is there like any events where that would help you?
Oh, swimming or like stuff, because you have to touch the other end and come back.
Or also,
Oh, swimming could be elite because
'Cause
imagine you like morph.
You can literally extend that and give it more
Yeah.
power.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be effective.
So
and-
what Dash just showed is like making your hands and feet
Like-
webbed like fins.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
just making a larger or more surface area so you can push the water. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Okay.
I forgot there's listeners as well. Well,
No, but that'd be sick if you did that, and then right at the end of the race, you just go back to normal, so no one
Yeah.
knows.
surely you'll
Yeah,
get caught
no.
though, because like especially with swimming.
yeah,
they've
you get
got
caught in
high-tech
camera, but like,
cameras.
yeah. But it's like,
Yeah, but
it's
have
your
you
body.
seen, like how much water splashes up, mate? You can't
No,
see
No,
the
shit.
camera's
you can,
underwater,
you can.
bro. You can, they can see everything.
You,
It's
you can
underwater.
you can see it. I feel like they would probably you get fined for it, but well, I don't know.
I reckon it'd be hard to tell. If you unless you're making it like baseball glove like wide,
Mm.
sure. But if you're just webbing this like in between each finger,
Or
but you
like
don't
a
change
couple
your
of
hand shape,
centimeters, or a couple of
I reckon
centimeters.
they're not telling. There's no way.
If it's a couple of centimeters, it's fine. But if it's like inches, it's like
No, because
then it's
they'll probably
obvious.
just do like a before versus after, and they can probably tell that you increase your fingers by a couple of centimeters. Like they're pretty high tech nowadays.
I feel like you can get away with it.
If you're smart enough, I reckon you could do it.
Okay.
And then running, I reckon you could definitely use it. You could get longer strides and shit like that
You can-
going.
I feel like a lot of guys would say this. You can make yourself taller.
Oh,
banging
But
shot.
is that?
I'm-
It's not worth.
No,
having
no,
that
no.
power
Wait,
just to
wait,
get
wait.
taller.
You can get taller, which can also help you with getting into a lot of sports, like basketball. You need height. Like basketball, soccer.
Oh, there's soccer. Like Messi's pretty short, isn't he?
Yeah, but like also like he doesn't get many headers. He's more control and can finish very well. He's talented in his feet. Okay, Messi's
true.
talented in his feet. Ronaldo and stuff like that, they
Groundbreaking
can jump.
I reckon the reason Messi is so good at his play style is because he's short though. So I don't think
Yeah.
he'd want to switch.
But also, like, Ronaldo itself, he can jump very high and he's pretty tall.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He's known for his nice headers and, like, bicycle kicks. Because he has that jump and the height.
I don't know. Are we saying average or you're not whipping it out?
I'm not
I feel like
Yeah.
average, just because, like, a lot of guys would use to increase their height and
It's
a lot
from
of guys would use
personal
to increase
experience.
that.
But then they're not whipping it out
I'm
after
the
they
same
change
height
their
as
height.
you. But yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah, I mean, not whipping
I reckon
it
I think it's better than invisibility.
out. But yeah, it's better than invisibility itself.
Okay. Telekinesis. This has to go super.
Really?
That goes above. I reckon that goes above all of the super abilities.
I mean, that makes sense. You're pretty much like a Jedi.
You can be the most lazy person, and you can just do like whatever you want.
Wait, telekinesis is like moving things, right?
Yeah, moving things with your mind. And
Okay.
then usually the restriction I put on it is you can only move stuff that you can physically
Carry.
pick up. Yeah.
Okay, let's hypothetically say it like a surfboard. Okay.
Yeah.
If I put that on the floor, and I'll stand on it and use telekinesis to lift that surfboard,
Yeah.
that means I can technically fly.
No.
Or levitate.
Because you can't. We're saying you can't lift yourself up. You're moving objects. Like.
That's still pretty cool, though.
I think it's cool, but like, what do you other than for moving objects around? Like, what else could you use it for, though?
Bro, I feel like this is a perfect like power for like. It just gets rid of so much like inconvenience in life. You know when you like drop stuff or you like forget stuff and you're like
When you're
that
dropping your
shit's
phone
upstairs.
and it's about to crack, you can literally stop it.
Yeah, you could just grab anything you want like without having to be near it. Like it's just a perfect like inconvenience type thing.
But I guess like compared to the other superpowers, surely
Also,
it's not.
I feel like as a sports guy again, in basketball you can use telekinesis, shoot it, and try to use telekinesis to literally get it into the hoop.
Yeah,
without
that's
making
sick.
without making massive changes, and that pretty much helps you to look good in every single tryouts.
You're trying to score a goal like in soccer, and you just control the ball into the field.
You can literally curve it and be like, "Oh, that's just a weird curve on it."
You could be the greatest like sports pro in any sport almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tennis.
Like, anything that's not.
Tennis.
Yeah.
Hockey, golf, basketball, soccer, cricket.
Cricket,
True.
dude, you'd be the greatest. You would go down as the greatest bowler of all time.
You would
could
be
use
the
telekinesis
greatest
when you're
spinner of
bowling.
all time,
I know.
and the batsman.
But back to
Because you can literally tap it. You can literally tap it and control the ball and make it
You
get into
could miss
six.
the ball. You could honestly miss the ball, and then you could let the ball just shoot out.
Okay, even better. If someone's gonna catch it, just be like,
no, that'll just be
Yeah,
weird.
just move it. So it's coming towards them. They're like,
Imagine-
oh, they're about to get it.
Imagine being a spectator and watching cricket, just seeing someone tap the ball and have it go at like right angles. Like you're gonna think that
Yeah.
something's going wrong. But
yeah, no.
Yeah, but
we're saying
remember,
be
they
smart
can
about it. We're
investigate.
saying
What are they
be
gonna
smart
find?
about it. Like we're saying be smart about it, but like let's say imagine like someone's running for a ball and you don't want to get it. You can telekinesis, like using telekinesis, you can control their shoe and make them trip.
Nima, have you ever been in your bed and the light is on,
yes,
and you're like,
You wanna turn
dude,
it
I
off?
want to go to bed, and you have to get up to turn it off? You don't have to get up if you have telekinesis.
you won me over, mate. I think it's super now.
Dude, you want
Yeah,
you
alright,
can
let's
also
go.
change it.
We've won him over.
You can literally be like, oh, I'm a camera guy, but like use telekinesis. You're just free-handed, just controlling like 3 different cameras.
There's so many use cases, and it's
Yeah.
just it literally just comes down to just
Hey, Nima, I'll
Like-
give you an even better one. If you don't want to lawn your garden or anything, you can sit inside and just use telekinesis to start it up and then go.
Or you can just not mow it.
Or that.
okay. All right. Well, you can say that for a lot of things, Nima, but
But yeah.
wow, we're putting that at top of super. I reckon that's
Yeah.
the best. Now this one is that gills on this
Yeah,
guy?
that's skills. So ability to
shite
breathe
tier.
underwater.
Shite tier.
I feel like that's worth than stopping.
Are any of us good at swimming? Does anyone like feel like they're good swimmers?
Nope.
I think I'm alright, but I'm not amazing.
So already it's just like
Yeah,
it's a bit seized.
But also, it's
'Cause
like
you have to be a good swimmer, even if you
Yeah.
have gills. Like if you just
You need to
sink
know-
to the
yeah,
bottom of the
you need to
ocean,
know
like,
how
that
to
doesn't really
swim.
help anyone.
Yeah.
yeah, you can walk
Yeah.
underwater. That's about it. Like that's also you can get eaten by sharks.
But like
as
we
well.
can breathe air and we still get tired from like
Yeah,
exercising.
yeah.
So it would be the same if you were just in water with.
Also,
gills.
you got to remember the pressure is very high at the bottom of the sea, and it's uncharted territories. So it's an uncharted place.
I
hasn't
reckon
been
this is.
explored.
I can see reasons for using it. Like, imagine you're working like at sea, or like you're in like underwater mining, or
Yeah.
you're like a pearl diver or something. Like, you could find uses for this, but you have to be a good swimmer to
there's-
use it. And
there's-
that's why I feel like you're not whipping it out.
There's a perfect use. Yeah. Do you remember in Harry Potter in the Triwizard Tournament?
No,
Harry
shut
Potter
up.
used
Yeah,
it.
when he gets the
Yeah,
gillyweed.
he
Yeah,
used
Yeah.
it.
but like.
But
that
that's like
never comes up ever again because
Yeah.
it's so useless.
You might have to save a prisoner who's stuck underwater. You never know.
Why would you ever be put in a situation where
So,
you need to
okay,
save a
okay. I'm
prisoner
sorry. I'm
underwater?
gonna say this. Nima says he doesn't want to save people, but he's like, it's a prisoner. You gotta save them.
Wait,
Oh
I don't
my
say that
god!
because
Yeah, you're literally. Why have you just backtracked then?
Just put it as shite.
yeah, shut.
You reckon it's shite?
Yeah.
I don't think it's fucking.
I reckon
useful.
there's use for it.
It's a bit better than stopping time.
It's
but
better than
no.
stopping time.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we're saying better than stopping time. Okay, cool.
Okay, so next one is super strength.
Ooh,
I say average.
That's
but like,
cool, but also it's like if you grab anything and you use just even a bit of force, you'll break it.
So easy to accidentally like kill people.
Yeah.
Just like break things. So,
So, like,
easy to
You
like.
going like you literally going for like a handshake and doing that could like force the arm to rip off.
that's funny answer.
And I'm saying you're the same build when you get this power, like
Oh,
superpower.
you're the same build.
Yeah, so
Oh,
like let's say
shit.
someone wants to fight you for some reason,
Yeah.
or someone's trying to like rob you or something like that. Like they're still gonna attempt to do
So
it,
you-
even though you have
You'll
super
be like
strength.
the best boxer ever. Like, you'll easily beat
Oh no,
everyone.
you would kill people though.
Exactly.
You would
One
kill people.
tiny
I
punch.
reckon
done.
you'd never get fights. I don't think anyone would ever want to fight.
Nima, you killing people is a homicide. You'll get thrown in jail immediately. You get out.
Yeah,
Still, yeah.
There's that as well.
Also, it
you
doesn't
might
make
just
you.
go to
It
jail.
doesn't make you immune to any bullets or anything like that. It just gives you super strength. You're just
Yeah.
hella strong. You can bench like 500 kilos. That's it.
And it's like no offense to anyone that's into lifting or powerlifting or anything like that.
Like it's cool.
But for me, that is not something that like I'm interested in. So it's like
Okay.
not useful for me to.
When
have
I
super
imagine
strength.
super strength itself, it's like me like going like that, having enough force. That slight thing has enough force for my hand to go ripping
No,
out.
but would you not say that
So
even
far.
like now, yeah, like we can control our touch, like we can control to be soft, or we can really go hard at it. So can you not do the same thing with super strength? Like you
Okay.
can choose when to
Okay.
like actually use
True.
it. You can
That's
choose
what
when
you
to.
say is true. But imagine you're like getting robbed or something in fear, with adrenaline pumping around your body.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people have control over this.
Well, if they're robbing me, they deserve to get hit, mate. That's just their fault.
No.
self-defense.
Okay, let's say you're, but like there could be so much like, okay, they deserve to get hit, but what if you hit them so hard that you kill them?
Yeah. Like then even if
Yeah,
like
it's not proportional.
that was the
That's-
case,
yeah.
no one's gonna believe that you
It was
punched a
self-defense.
hole through their body. Like let's say like, that's
For
what you've done.
self-defense itself as well.
In self-defense,
Okay.
like there's no way. Like
Yeah.
you're the ones that's gonna go to jail
That's
and
fair.
shit.
It's not
I think
proportional.
it's average. You have to be really smart about it and use it pretty niche.
Yeah.
I think it's below mind reading.
I think it's better than water for sure.
Yeah.
Better than
I think
better than
water is
telepathy?
better because you can travel with water and control water.
Okay, all right. So we're saying because of travel benefits.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, we got to speed through these next ones.
Okay,
All right,
electricity.
lightning
Not really. Dude.
Shine.
I have
is
to be like,
really sick.
Shite.
It looks like no, in terms of like how it looks and like telling people that, I reckon that's sick. But it's not useful.
Yeah. Fair enough. Shite.
You're not really using it.
yeah,
for
I don't
anything.
use. I think it's You're not whipping
Let's
it
say
out.
you can charge your devices with it and stuff. So sure, that's cool,
That'll
I
be good,
guess.
Yeah.
You make it into a
but
business.
I
that's about
reckon-
it. That's
I
all
think you're
can
getting
think of.
captured by the government and you're being used as a power plant.
100%.
I reckon.
So I would say
Yeah.
shit, or you're not whipping it out.
I reckon you're not whipping it out. I think it's the best you're not whipping it out though.
Yeah.
Do you reckon? Or do you think
No,
elasticity
it's-
is better?
Elasticity is better.
Okay. All right.
Cloning
so we're
itself.
going We're going in the middle. Cloning yourself. I think this is sick.
Yeah, elite.
That's cool.
surely.
I would say either no. I would say average most likely.
Elite, though, because you can just get you to
I
do
reckon
different
elite.
work
I reckon
at the
elite.
same time. You can be
Okay, if
doing
you're
a
cloning
podcast
yourself,
right now
like
while doing something
wait.
else.
Wait. Question is, if you're cloning yourself, are you able to have the memory when you join back? Can you
Yeah.
join back? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
saying Naruto rules.
okay, elite.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
better than flying, but less than speed. I feel like. Oh, actually, no, it would be better than speed. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Controlling people.
That's mind control, I think.
Mind control. Yeah, that's like controlling people.
Like
It's so it can be used for so many wrong stuff. So I've said
it's
like,
kind of cool, but like I feel like it's such like you're gonna be a villain no matter how you
mind
use
control is sick. This is super, yeah. I can get Dash to do whatever
but I
I want. It's so good.
it. No, but that's what I'm saying. Is like that makes you sound like a villain.
Oh, who
Like
cares, bro?
even if like your intentions are good and stuff,
Yeah.
the moment people hear that you can control people's minds,
Yeah.
I think it becomes like an issue in people's perception of you change.
Who cares about the perception?
It
Right?
does,
I'm just
it
talking about the actual power. The power itself is elite. Or rather,
No,
here,
but
super.
you're
I
talking
would
about,
say
like,
I would
life with
honestly
having the
say you're
power.
not whipping this out that often.
I reckon this is you're not
Oh,
whipping this out.
you guys. Okay,
Okay. Tell us
Well,
why.
where are you putting it then?
it's top of super. It's the best out here.
You are putting
What?
it top of super.
Yeah.
You are dumb,
Nimmer,
mate.
you
But
are
this is
seen as
simple.
if people know that you can control their mind, no one has going to trust you. They can't remember stuff.
How do people know that I can control their minds?
It just looks bad in like you can only control one
I
person
reckon
at
you
a
got
time.
your same.
Now, like, how do they know that I'm controlling their mind?
Because they'll be doing shit that like
They
they
won't
don't
do.
usually
Yeah,
do
but how
when
do
they
they-
come in
how do they-
contact with you.
But I'll just be around them, like in group settings, and then we'll just control their minds. So they don't. They
You
never know
still
it's
sound
me.
like a fucking villain and a criminal right
Yeah,
now, Nimmer.
dude, there's no way. Like everyone's just gonna think you're a bad guy. I reckon.
No matter
I'm
what
not-
you
I'm
are,
not backing
you seem
this.
like a bad guy. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are gonna get
Just
flamed.
not-
because you really think it should go up there, I'm happy to put in average, but I'm putting it at the bottom of average.
You guys are gonna get
Oh,
flamed.
okay.
I
Watch
reckon
out.
it's so techie, dude.
Now, watch out,
It's
bro.
so-
You're gonna get flamed,
I
bro.
reckon you guys are gone. Watch out.
Nimmer
the
out here
flame
trying
on
to control
towers.
people.
So like
I would-
controlling fire, I guess.
I'm controlling fire next to water, I would say.
No, I think it's worse, dude. I think it's you're not whipping this out.
Bushfires.
Really
How often are we like, I need to be able to use fire?
warm, cold.
Setting up a campfire, setting up a fireplace,
Okay.
lighting birthday
Okay.
candles.
Antarctica, like when it's fucking
When are
freezing
we
cold.
in
So
Antarctica?
now you're getting captured by the government again. You're getting captured by the
Okay,
government.
my question is, we wouldn't have come this far without the fire itself. So like, fire is a pretty good thing.
No, but we don't use fire
Yeah.
as much now.
You're not
like
whipping it
it's not that useful when
But
like,
you're
we're
saying
in
like you can
homes.
control fire, so the way it flows itself.
Like you can only become like a firefighter and then like you just turn fires off or you like divert the fire and the smoke.
You'd be known as the greatest fireman in the world.
Dash wants to be a firefighter.
Nah, I'm putting in you're not whipping it out.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm saying it's the worst you're not whipping it
Yeah.
out as well.
Nah.
Yeah.
I could. Okay,
Yeah,
fair enough.
dude.
Okay, you got
It's
it.
definitely not that good.
Changing your size. That's average. It's like you can. I can only think of like increasing your height or like your body size.
I don't know what you'd use it for.
Yeah.
Like Ant-Man used it to break into people's homes.
Yeah, but also he used it to help people, but it's also like you won't get the same strength. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
just
let's say
changing
that it's
size.
shite. Then it's 100%
I
shite.
think it's shot.
It's actually, I reckon it's worse than stopping
It's the
time.
worst one
Yeah.
out there.
Alright, and then we're saying X-ray vision. I'm also
Yeah,
saying that's
shit.
shite.
You don't need that.
That's worse than shrinking.
Yeah.
X-ray vision isn't like just seeing bones and stuff, right?
I'll say that
Because you can work at, like as a security guard and to make sure like no one brings weapons and stuff to vans, government stuff.
Yeah, but then everyone's just gonna think you're a perv, mate. Like
But like I'm
that's
saying,
what
like
I'm saying. Like
you
some
can
of these
look- you
powers
can
is
look
just like, nah. I'm chucking it in shite. I think it's just there's too many downsides to having it.
Yeah, I reckon it's shot.
All right, well that's the tier list. So super, we're saying, telekinesis, teleportation, and shape shifting. Super.
Yep.
elite, we're saying the best elite power is duplicating,
Yep.
then super speed, then flying.
Yep.
Then average, we're saying shifting into animals, then telepathy, then controlling water, then super strength, then mind control. I still think mind control's too high, but it's fine.
Mind control
I think it's
is
shite.
super.
I think it's shit. There you go.
You guys, it's alright.
And then we're basically saying like body morphing, like you can change like the length and stuff of your appendages.
Yeah.
Then electricity, then invisibility, then fire for the you're not whipping it out. And then for shite tier, we're saying heals are the best. Then stopping time. Then